All right, so I was having a conversation with my friend the other day, and he was asking me if I think Country Wayne uh, has the best skits in the social media content space. And I told him I wasn't sure. I told him I think Country Wayne is the most consistent because he releases skits every day. And a lot of the other guys that I pay attention to, the Lonnies, which is the Fenario, Big Ja, Ken Edwin, and a lot of some other ladies and some other fellas that I pay attention to a lot that I can't remember their name off top without thinking deep. Um, I feel like Wayne is more consistent, as I says. And when I start asking questions to people now, I start asking a few people questions like, do whose skits do you keep up with? For the most part, people are keeping up with Wayne skits between even with a young age group, from an 18, I've asked an 18 all up to about 40 something that pay attention to social media. I haven't asked anybody that don't, I always ask them, do you pay attention to the skits? Do you know what's going on? And Country Wayne name is always in that realm. So it leads me to believe that if he doesn't have the best skits, maybe he's the McDonald's of the skits, or the Walmart of the skits. But I think he's definitely the most consistent person because he has skits out every day. And I've also invested myself into watching Wayne skits. I watch at least one skit a day from Wayne. There's certain points of his skits that I follow, not necessarily him, but there are certain people in his skits that I follow. And when he drops a skit with one of them, I usually try to keep up with it. And I noticed that's the same thing with a lot of people. That's the same too. A lot of people say they keep up with the actors in the skits, unlike the Mike Bless, the Rolandas, the D's from the West Side. They like these characters in the skits. So I think when Wayne gives you something to invest in, that leads to maybe he does have the best skits. Because if you're leaning into investing into wanting to see these more than the other guys who puts out skits, then that leads me to believe that maybe he does have the best skits on social media because you have a Ha Ha Davis that does skits, but not like Wayne. Um, People are invested in him too, but I don't see them doing for Wayne as they, you know, I don't see them doing for them as they do for Wayne. Like Wayne has a big following when it comes to his skits, from church people to club people to just he have a wide fan base that people from all groups of life tap in to check the skits out. And I even had a friend that didn't watch the skits, right? He was against the skits. And he was no, well, not even say against the skits, but he didn't care about Wayne. He think Wayne's corny. And then he watched a few of the skips, and now he's invested in the skits. He's invested in watching the turnaround of the Mike Bless and the D characters in the skit, and the Rico character. Those are his Mike Bless, um, D, and Rico is the character that he talked to me about all the time. That he said he's now invested in. It's probably from the last about 3 months that he's been on Country Wayne skits like that, and he has to said he had to admit to me that he was surprised that the skit was so interesting. He said sometimes it's a little off, but for the most part, it captures you to be invested into the skit. And I think that's what leads me to realize that Wayne may have the best skits on social media. Wayne is he is the Walmart, he is the McDonald's because his skits is there for you every day of the week, all the time, and you have a new set of videos every day to watch. If you're invested in the characters, you get to see your characters, especially the ones that have the most get screen time, the one that the fan favorites, the one that fans love the most. If you're invested in those, you're going to see them every day. You're going to see something from them every day. And that leads me to come to my conclusion that yes, Wayne does has the best skit on social media, at least for right now. At this point, I'm thinking Wayne has the best skit. What do you think? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Drop it into the comment section. Let me know if y'all agree or disagree. Tell me why. If you do agree, tell me what's your favorite skits. What's your favorite parts of the skits? Let me know all of that. I'm out.